YouTube, what's up? It's me, Kat, and welcome back to another video. Today I am doing review swatches demo playing with the Natasha Denona gold palette. And I bought this and the Pat McGrath Bronze Seduction palette and some other more high-end things because with Sephora they're doing this thing now with you still need a shit ton of points to do it, but I never use my points, and I had a lot saved up, like a lot where I could have gotten one of those special gifts, and I just never was able to get in time to get like something I liked or some whatever. I just never used them. And they recently now have a thing for 2,000, I think it's 2,500 or 2,600. I'll put the amount down below. You can get $100 credited towards your account. So I did that twice and got $200 put on my account. So it is cool. The only thing, if you do get that, you can only use all the money at once. So have a list of things that you're gonna buy when you use that money, because you have to use it all in you know, one trip at a store or once online. So just to let you guys know that if you do ever purchase that, that you do have to use it all at once. I'm sure, you know, that if you didn't know that, they would, you know, cut you the slack and grant you it, but whatever, it's for a one-time use basically. So I figured since I had those points, I would treat myself to some really luxury high-end makeup that I normally would not spend my money on. So I wanted to try, I've tried the 5-pan large palettes and the mini palettes from Natasha Denona. I've never tried any of her larger palettes. So this is the first larger palette. So it comes in this box where it's just the matte black and it says gold palette on it, and there are 15 shadows, and each shadow has 2.5 grams or 0.08 ounces, and it is not tested on animals, paraben free. Yeah, and so when you open it, you have, I like that you've got like this gold foil there, and then when you pull out the palette, it is very shiny, and it says Natasha Denona on it, and it's this kind of foam material. I know a lot of people don't like this, but this is a really safe way to carry your shadows so they don't break. So I do kind of like this packaging compared to like cardboard, because cardboard can get warped. This you can just wipe off and it's brand new looking. So on the inside, we do have this annoying plastic sheet that you can tear out, and you do have a nice mirror. And you have this plastic sheet with the names of the shadows, but if you look at the palette, there is room there to put the names of the colors. So I just kind of wish the names of the colors were on there, because that's like one of the only things about the packaging I don't like. And this is magnetic, so if you had other colors from other palettes you wanted to maybe pop out some of these browns and put some other colors in, you can do that, or you can rearrange the palette if you want to, and you get a mix of mattes. You have a duochrome or two in there. I know this top one is a duochrome. You have their chroma. Come on, focus. I know it's very sparkly. You have their chromas, which are shimmer shadows. And yeah, you have a mix of 15 different shades, like I said. Now, I do know that this is made for makeup artists, so I know that's why the browns kind of are a little repetitive. But I do wish maybe, you know, change out 2 browns for some more interesting pops of color or some more shimmers in there. I just kind of wish, or some more bright colored mattes like this blue up there. I wish, or like this mustard color. I wish they would have put just a few more interesting colors in there, especially for $129. Now, I will do the math with let you know all the numbers. So it is $129 before tax and all of that. In where I live in New York City, excuse me, it is 8.5%. So if you broke that down, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. It's $8.60 per pan, which isn't bad because her single shadows, I went to her website to look them up. It is $25 per matte eyeshadow. It is $29 for the duochromes and the sparklings, and $27 for the metallics. So you are paying less for each eyeshadow, which is good, because you do want to feel like you're getting a deal for getting that much shadows, which I've heard like that's kind of the big selling point. A lot of people say is like, oh, well, when you get the larger palette, you know, you're spending so much less than you would to get those 15 shadows individually, which is true. So you are getting a discount. So like I said, you're getting 15 pieces at 2.5 grams each. So you're getting a total of 37.5 grams, or 15 times 0.08, so you're getting 1.2 ounces total. So that breaks down to $56.25 per gram and $18 per ounce. And I just told you what the single prices were, and yes, that is all the number information you need to know about the palette. Now let's swatch this, and yes, I've played with some of the shadows. I haven't played with all of them. So when I was going through my little eye issue, I was literally on my good eye playing with some of these shadows because I was just so excited to get them, and I couldn't put them on both of my eyes like I can now. So all right, I'm gonna go across, and I do like how the mirror bends all the way back. So I'm gonna go across like that from this, okay? So the top row is Lime, Chrome, Python, Sparks, Aria, and Cava. So Lime, Chrome, Python, Sparks, Aria, and Cava. Okay, so Lime Chrome, which is this really cool duochrome, which you can never really see the really coolness on camera, but this is a really cool color. Then you have Python, which is a matte teal color. Then you have Sparks, which is a topper. It's right there. Then you have Aria, which is a nice transition color. And then you have Cava, which is a more gold shimmer kind of top coat right there. Okay, so that is the first row of colors. Then the second row you have Aurora, Dijon, Oreo, Log, or Oro, sorry, Oreo is the name of my cat. Oro, Log, and Varus. So, okay, Aurora, Dijon, Oro, Log, and Varus. Okay, so this is going to be Aurora, which is a black, or no, a teal kind of shimmer. So that looks really pretty. We have a teal shimmer, that's Aurora. Then Dijon, which is this beautiful honey mustard color. Then you have Oro. Wow, which is just a beautiful true tone gold. That is gorgeous. That is so shiny, and that's without foiling. Then we have Log, which is a deep, rich chocolate brown. We have Log. And then we have Varus. Wow, that's beautiful, which is this brown shimmer right here. So more beautiful shadows. You definitely are getting interesting shadows. So you are getting, I think, when you're spending that much money, you want to be getting special shadows. Even these mattes that are like this Dijon color and the teal color, and even the brown colors, they are beautiful, and it is a very special palette. And then this gorgeous gold, like gold, it's beautiful, and I love it so far. So now we have the last row. So we have Brass, Sandstone, Alchemist, Teak, and Arum. I think that's how you spell it. At least there's only one on this I couldn't pronounce. So we have Brass, Sandstone, Alchemist, Teak, and Arum. I'm gonna guess that's how it's spelled or said. Okay, oh wow, that is pretty. This is Brass, which is a very pretty brass shade, very shiny. It looks like a foiled shadow, but it's no primer, nothing underneath it. Then we have Sandstone. Which I have to put a little more because it's over my tattoo. But you guys can see that. That is Sandstone. And then we have Alchemist. That is Alchemist. And then we have Teak. That is Teak right there. And the last color was that Arum color. And that is, let me do another swatch of that. And that is it right there. That is the only shade swatch that doesn't look that great, but yes, I'm very interested to dip into this palette, and I have liked the looks that I've made with it. You can make very wearable day looks and also make, you know, some interesting looks with them. So let's do a look on the eyes. I probably will do one eye with one thing and one eye with some other shades, as I usually do. So I'm going to take this Dijon color and pop it into the crease. I know with her eyeshadows, you don't need much. And they blend out pretty easily. And the same is going with this. I did prime my eyes with Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and I don't set my eyeshadow. Very pretty color. I wish this was just a little more mustardy than brown, because it's not really, yeah, it's not really reading as a Dijon, unfortunately. But let's just, these do blend out very fast. I do like that about Natasha Denona mattes. And okay. Focus. Focus. Yeah, let me try one more coat. Yeah, I just wish that had a touch more yellow in it, because it's not reading like a mustard yellow on my eyes. Okay, so we have that. That's, what are we going to do now? Let's take, I'm going to take limestone. Let me grab a flat brush. I'm going to take limestone, plop that all over the lid. And there's no fallout from the mattes or the shimmers so far, which is nice. Okay, let's put some on the outer edge. Okay, so focus. That's what it looks like just on my eye alone, which is really pretty. But I think I'm going to take that Aurora color and put it in my outer corner. So I'm going to take my color switch. Or actually, should I take a more rounded brush? No, I think a flat brush will be good. It's got all this sparkle in it, so I don't want to fluff the sparkle all over my face. And then okay, not really getting the effect that I wanted, but it is cool looking. It is cool looking, so let's add that. Adding that to the outside. Okay. Well, actually, it does make it pop, because I can definitely see the green and the darker green and this duochrome lime color. So that is very pretty. Let's throw, there's my lower lash lining pencil. Oh, I have one right here, dirt. Okay, let's line the lower lash with that bright blue matte. Python, let's do that. And oh, my contact was drying out there. And then let me just, ooh, sorry guys. Just get that, and then on the inner corner, let's take, I'm going to take Alchemist. And put that on the inner corner. So that is one look on my eye. Let me just plop a little bit more higher. There we go. Very pretty. Now the next eye I'm going to do, let's clean off my brush. Okay. And we are going to go in with, let's go in with that really pretty dark brown log color. That has a little bit of kick up in the pan, but as long that doesn't bother me. As long as I don't have fallout on the face, that's all I care about. And see, wow, I just love how well her mattes blend out. Just sucks that her eyeshadows do cost a higher premium, but I'll let you guys know if I'm definitely gonna let you guys know if I think that this price is reasonable or insane. All right, there we go. Okay, so we have that log color placed in the crease. I'm just going to bring it up a little bit more. Okay. And a little bit more. Just bring that a little bit higher. Did I just fuck up? No, I did. No, I didn't. I thought I did for a second. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted a little bit to stick up and out. Okay. So we have that log color. Then I'm going to take Oro and put that all over the lid. I have so many other brushes. I should start actually using them. Okay, let's take that Oro color. And slap this onto the lid. It's really pretty bright gold. And I like that it does cover it if you don't want to go the full cut crease route. Okay, there we go. Okay, that is with the Oro color on it. Then I'm going to take the color Kava and just plop that right in the center. I don't think that really did anything, but that gold is so bright. Let's actually take that Kava color and put it on the inner corner. Maybe that will work. Okay. Okay, yes, that is very pretty. Okay. Okay, and just add to the bottom. And then let me me pick a brow bone color. I'm going to take that Sparks color and put that in the brow bone. Okay, that was picking up. It didn't look like it was with my brush. Okay, so focus. I know I'm very sparkly right now. Can you focus? So on the second eye, I put that Sparks color and then Kava color, which are both those sparkle colors. So they add just a hint of shimmer, kind of like a glitter color, which I like. I definitely think with this palette, it does have a few shimmers in here. So if you're not a glitter lover, you might not be the biggest fan, but these don't really get fallout all over your face, especially if you do it right with a base. I don't get fallout. I've worn this all day and it stays put. The colors stay put and vibrant. I'm talking about like, you know, an 8-9 hour work day. It stays on and I'm very active at work, and with a primer and even without a primer, they stay on my eyeballs. So that's really amazing that they can do that. Now, I do think $129 is very high, but if you just take one palette that you know you're going to use a lot and buy that as a treat, or even like the 5-pan palettes, the minis and the $50 ones, I think even those have really nice Natasha Denona quality in them. Some people say that they can tell a difference. I think that they're all really good quality and I like all of them. I do wish that it was cheaper, but like I said, again, if you do break it down by price, it is cheaper if you were to buy individuals. But again, when you're getting that whole palette, would you use every single color? Because if you buy a $130 palette and don't use every single color, it's not worth getting. It's just going to sit in your closet, and that's money that you've wasted. If you know, like me, I knew this palette I would use every single color, and I knew I was going to use every single shade in it, so I totally think it's worth it. So again, if you can't afford the bigger palettes, maybe look into like a $25 palette to treat yourself, or if you want to, maybe just 1 or 2 singles of really special colors that you want to add to your collection. But I do think that this palette is worth the money. You are getting what you are paying for, as long as you know you're actually going to use the product. I think that's the biggest thing when you're going to be spending that much money on a palette, that you actually know you're going to get your money's worth out of that palette. Like, I don't feel as bad if I don't use a $15 or $5 palette every day, but if I don't use that $100 palette, I'm gonna feel bad about it, and that's why I kind of waited to get this one, because this one really spoke to me. So thank you so much for watching, and tomorrow we're gonna do a comparison of the Pat McGrath Bronze Seduction palette with the Shop Hush dupe, and is it really worth getting if you don't want to pay, I think it's $125 for the Pat McGrath. So we will do dupes with those and compare eye looks, and then I'll do a video just doing looks alone with the Pat McGrath palette. So thank you so much for watching, and I know we won't be doing palettes every day like this. Don't worry. This was just something I treated myself for my birthday. And yeah, I just want to let you guys know what I personally think of these high-priced palettes and is it worth it. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video and have a good night, YouTube. Bye.